alumni. He graduated this past fall. Yeah. Very good player, ranked in the state, nearly ranked nationally. Um, doesn't really play Mythra and Pyra like as his main newer character. Then on the other end, we got LooseyGooseyDuck, who's attended a bit of MSU's tournaments, but I think it's from like the Howell area. That's usually where I see him compete.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I see the Peach or the Zero Suit from him, or the Daisy maybe. So make sure you're hitting the controller every once in a
Yeah.
while.
I
Okay.
just noticed that. Sorry, I was responding to someone's DM about the tournament.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see like how they deal with each other because I've never seen either of these characters from these players. Um, and the sword on Mythra and Pyra is very strong against Mario. That's one of the stronger archetypes against him, even though he's one of the stronger characters in the game. Holding the neutral B.
I have not seen very much of Pyra Mythra, especially competitively.
Here in Michigan, we've got a couple players that are kind of experimenting. Superhero, the #1 player at CMU, and like he's traditionally ranked with Fox, but he's been playing a lot of online with the Pyra and Mythra. And then Dufo is more of an online player, but he was a very strong Shulk, and he's been messing around with the character as well. But I do think they're very strong characters because
That's what I've seen, and I haven't really played them other than like just friendlies with my roommates.
Yep. Yeah, neither of them taking the stock. All right, I was gonna say one of the things about the character is you get a lot of damage and you have very strong neutral with Mythra, but once you switch to Pyra, you can get those really early kills, and we weren't really seeing him switch until about 200%. So I think he was trying to get the kill. There are some options on
I was gonna ask, is how many like kill options are there for Mythra?
You can get a smash attack. A lot of hers are pretty safe, like because she has a sword and they're all like they all come out pretty fast. And then the neutral B can kill, but for the most part, see them switch over. And just like 9 times out of 10, if a Mythra is gonna get a kill, it's gonna be an edge guard.
Yeah.
But the biggest weakness of this character is probably the like weaker recovery.
Yeah,
as I
yep.
say it, just kind of getting hit by a random fireball, catching the jump, not able to come back.
Yeah, she doesn't get too much oomph off of. Neither of them really do. Too much oomph off of an up B. I've noticed.
I do think that they're both strong moves. Both are pretty fast for getting out of shield. And Pyra's especially just kills so early. Especially if you don't know how to like properly DI it, that you'll see some crazy early kills. If we ever see the Pyra at lower percents from Gomakenpi here.
Yeah, it seems to be sticking to Mythra pretty much exclusively until you get really high up in the percent, where he switched really quickly, killed with Pyra, and then switched right back. Putting on a lot of pressure even without Pyra at all, which is just by holding neutral B like this.
Yeah, and all of Mythra's moves are so safe that there's not really a ton that Mario can do. And one thing that's a little interesting is Mythra does have that like foresight mechanic, where her air dodge comes out a bit faster, and as a result, she can get punishes that other characters can't. And we're gonna see the kill with Pyra. I'm wondering if he's gonna stay.
Nope.
And right as Mario comes down, we see a switch.
Yeah, it seems Pyra's being only really used to confirm kills that are acting a little. Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm interested if this is like a challenge for him, like he's trying to see if he can get kills with Mythra, or if he just doesn't have the experience on Pyra that he does with this character. But we could see a lot earlier kills just from a more like dynamic play style where he switches between the both characters.
Yeah, I think that's where most of the potential, or a lot of the potential of this character will come from, is being able to just have access to 2 different movesets pretty instantaneously.
Yeah, and the comparisons to like Pokemon Trainer and then in former games like Sheik and Zelda. I think the biggest difference with these characters is if you see like some of the more like Switch heavy users of this character, the movement like right out of Switch is completely different.
And
Because
it's
you're
so much
basically
faster, too.
yeah, you're basically instantaneously switching to the character, and you're not switching to a completely different archetype. And that up smash killing probably had something to do with the rage on Mythra, but he is sticking to the
Is that kind
the
of
Mythra
like
options.
maybe is that why he's trying to end the game on a Mythra kill there, because then Mythra's in the on the victory screen, because I'm pretty sure whoever kills gets the victory screen, right?
I think you're right. I know you can manipulate whatever victory screens. They might have like the standard character has 3, and then you can press like specific taunt
Yeah.
buttons to like choose which one you get. And I'm not sure if you can choose like which character shows up.
That's true. I like this arena, by the way. We're watching Raiden and Funky Kong fight, and you are a Slowpoke and I am Paula.
Slowpoke and Paula are just chilling.
Exactly. This should be actually Smash. Are we gonna see? Is this a character? Oh, he's probably switching the stage.
He's probably switching characters also.
Yeah, why not? Oh, it did not. The update didn't go through. Hold on. Why did
And we also see the second seed DQ.
There we go.
This is gonna be quite the tournament.
I don't know what happened to the my number 1, but it decided to not
go through.
Go through. There we go. It works now. Truth be told, I've been streaming a lot of tournaments this past weekend, and I've not had to use a scoreboard yet for a single one. This is the first time I've actually had to. But I had to keep the Mr. Game & Watch on there. I feel like that's pretty.
Oh, I'm still saving up. I'm gonna put another one up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if any of you guys have 10,000 channel points and you want yet another Mr. Game & Watch on screen, we can absolutely do that for you. So we can, you know, just fill it up. Eventually, we'll have this whole stream covered with Mr. Game & Watches, and it will be a glorious moment.
You may actually see Azura on stream next.
Oh, yes. Also, I apologize. I did not change the game to Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will change that now.
This isn't Halo?
This is not Halo. Right. You're right.
And we are going to see the switch to Daisy.
Daisy versus Mythra Pyra. Okay, cool.
This is the character I've seen the most from LooseyGooseyDuck, but I've also seen a lot of Zero Suit, at least in the Wi-Fi era.
Oh, switching to Pyra, actually, right off the gate now.
Maybe he's trying to, like, choose one and play them the whole game.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, practicing each one.
Let's see. He is streaming. Local 1 tour trying his best in MSU LANsanity. Interesting.
He's a local,
Interesting.
He's a local 1
Local
tour.
1 tour. I don't know about that one, Kenshi.
Isn't he number 1 in Michigan, or was?
He was, he peaked at, I want to say 2.
Okay. Oh, because Zenodo exists.
Zenodo has always been number 1, but I think on a national level at some point he was performing the highest. That was a like base patched Olimar.
Oh yeah,
that character was a little crazy.
I used to go to the ultimate tournaments here when he kind of ran through him in Olimar at least at the beginning.
Yeah, and on Wi-Fi at least he has not really had a main, and then and going for the weird uppy there.
It kind of
even
worked.
then, yeah, even offline he kind of just plays who he wants. He's not a big fan of Fox, so he was like, you know who I'm gonna pick up to fight these Fox mains? I'm gonna go Donkey Kong. And it would work.
And it would work. Oh, nice up tilt kill there as well.
Yeah, it seems like he's just sticking with whoever he starts with, unless he really doesn't need to. Mm-hmm. And online especially, I think Mythra gets a bit worse and Pyra gets a bit better.
I tend to, I guess from the brief interactions I've played, at least online, I kind of agree. At least I think for me, Pyra just feels better.
And the F smash call out.
That was a nice read there.
This isn't completely out of the hands of LooseyGooseyDuck, but based on just like what I've seen him enter, he's probably not super comfortable with Daisy anymore. So he's not able to land the more technical combos.
And that's I mean, Peach and Daisy kind of are very focused on technical combos like that.
Yeah, and the swords especially are very strong against like Peach. A bit slower, like not stubby, but a bit less range than like a sword, obviously. And then uh, we won't see it in this game, but Mythra can kind of just run in on turnips occasionally, which are Peach's best option against sword characters.
Nice. Ooh,
Oh, and that's gonna be a kill.
nice Hail Mary shot off the side of the stage. Gonna land a kill there. Have not seen a single ounce of Mythra this game too. So.
Yeah, he's just kind of picking whichever one he feels like playing that game.
And yeah, that side special from both characters, honestly, kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, Peaches is more funny, or Daisy's is more funny than anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just trapped at ledge.
Oh, when I went both characters, I meant Mythra and Pyra.
Oh yeah.
Because Mythra's side B is ridiculous.
Both are like very like. A lot of the DLC almost feels like it's a joke. And
Oh!
that up B is definitely gonna kill. Going
Catches
for the.
that up B. Doesn't grab ledge. And that's going to be the 2-0 win, right? For Gomakenpi? These
Yep.
are all best of threes, I'm assuming? Just like normal?
Yeah, until I want to say the top three we'll be seeing.
All right. So we have, so you said our second seed has DQ'd? Right?
Yeah.